the E46 wagon here. Just finished installing the wiring kit that I sell to install paddle shifters on Steptronic vehicles. And I'm pretty much just going to show you a quick rundown of what it takes to install. And put everything back together again if I decide. We'll see how things go. Okay, this is the E46 2001 325i Retrofit paddle shifters. Okay, so we've already went ahead, disconnected the battery. Now it's going to be a couple easy steps, right? We're going to remove this, and it's going to expose 2 screws. These 2 screws pretty much will remove all this, so you can begin to remove this. Okay. Yeah. Want to disconnect the wires here. Now, this currently is in park. You want to bring it to neutral. Okay? So what you're going to want to do, get a flathead screwdriver, and right here you're going to lift up. Okay? By lifting up, you can now bring it to neutral. Okay. Alright guys, just to continue, we removed these 2. We brought the gear shifter to neutral by pulling up on the lever right here. We were able to do that. Now when it is in neutral, you just need to lift it up, and you kind of have to press this and use some force to go up. Make sure you don't break though. And there you go. Alright, and it's the same process when you bring it back. So now that that's removed, you're able to just bring this out, and by removing these you're able to get this. So if you notice some wires, just again careful when you're disconnecting and pulling so you're not ruining anything. Okay, now you're able to set that aside. But yeah, on to the next part is disconnecting the so we're just gonna remove these guys. Okay, now that we've removed all this and these 2 screws, there's 2 more screws hidden behind this. Now this is pretty easy. You don't want to just grab on this door, but if you grab on the sidewalls, this just pops right out. Okay. And down here, if you can see, are 2 screws, crossheads. Okay. We're gonna remove that. Ashtray pops out as well. Yeah, well, let's get those 2 out. And this should just pull out. Remember, you're going to have a couple things to disconnect. The light from the ashtray, the ashtray igniter, and the DSC button here. You'll see that right now. Next step's gonna be disconnecting from right here, okay? So this is the wire, okay? We're gonna install. We've removed the steering wheel, the plastic surrounding everything, all right? And this portion of the center console. So if you see these wires running up, I don't know if you can see that too well. So you're gonna get this end and you're gonna just slide it. And it pops out right here. Just make sure you pull it. You're going to connect it. Okay. So there's plenty of wire, like I said, and it's easy. Plug and play. Connect the that there, that here. I like keeping things neat, so just make sure. You know, just install that. And now it's just installing everything else. So this is connected already. This one's gonna be a plastic screw, okay? So you don't want to break it, but it's gonna go right on top. Right in here. Screws in. Okay, don't force anything, you know, everything has a home. Okay, everything snaps, make sure you hear that. We're gonna go on this side. Perfect. Okay, these are the ones that popped out, you know. So the way it works is you're gonna install them like this. And when you want to lock them, boom, that's it. If you go too much, they'll go out the other end and have a little play, so you don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to take you off. We're going to go underneath. Alright, so that'll be the first one right there. You probably can't see, but okay. You heard a click. Same thing. Make sure little head's on top like that. And this one's gonna go on this top one, okay? I'm not putting a lot of pressure. Boom. This is now secure. This push pin, okay? It's gonna go right here. Okay, that's gonna go in, no problem. And then you're gonna have 3 more screws, okay? 1, 2, and 3. So, do everything by hand first, so you're not stripping screws. Just a good rule of thumb. Just takes a couple extra seconds, but same thing goes for having drills, because you're going to end up saving time. reason it doesn't stay on 3, go to 4 or 5, because you can't do a roll off that. The computer knows, but as you can see, we got things working. Only difference is it won't activate when you got these on.